A miniature gun-toting killer pixie. Someone needs to pitch that to Netflix. That's a serious power trip, right? Tinkerbell with guns, Captain Hook with one between his eyes, and then Peter Pan would have been a completely different movie. In fact, now I want a John Wick-styled Tinkerbell. Size doesn't matter. This is Titania Prime, our primed pixie, one of the best damage-dealing Warframes in-game, where you can be that killer fairy that a lot of you have always wanted to be. So I'm going to keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, since it is just a primed Warframe and not a new frame, a slightly upgraded frame with gold trim and bonus stats. This is where you get all of Titania Prime's parts. These are the relics you need, so happy hunting. May RNG be on your side. Her Dex Pixia are really powerful, right up there with, I guess, Saren, Mesa and Peacemaker, and possibly, right, this is a stretch, but possibly even up there with Hydride for godlike status. Poor Puddle Boy. Scratch head whether I'm serious or not. So Titania Prime has more health, more energy, more armor, 2 extra polarities, and is a slightly higher mastery rank than the normal Titania. Now, she recently got a new perk added to her passive. She still has the bonus bullet jumping and the rolling as well, but now whenever she casts an ability, she will regenerate health of her teammates over 20 seconds. And she casts abilities a lot, with her buffs, her Lantern ability, and of course, casting Razor Wing. Now, her Razor Wing, I guess, is kind of like Marmite. It is miniature Arcwing, so if you like Arcwing, you're going to like Titania, so that's probably a very small pool of players, but she is really powerful. Her Razor Wing has got an inbuilt vacuum, which it didn't have when it was first released. That vacuum allows you to pick up energy, resources and so on without getting stuck on surfaces after nosediving down to pick up whatever it is that is on the ground. So that's a huge bonus for her Razor Wing. Now, this is my current build for Titania. I focused mainly on power strength to bump up Razor Wing's damage, duration, and of course a bit of efficiency for energy drain with that Razor Wing, duration as well for Lantern and her buffs, while also using the arbitration aura mod called Aerodynamic, which reduces damage while airborne because you're using Razor Wing, along with Aviator, who also reduces damage while airborne in the X-list slot. So both of those mods together will give me a lot of damage reduction. Like I said, I spend nearly all of my time in her Razor Wing mode using those Dex Pixia. So Razor Wing Blitz is there, and it's a nice augment. It's personal preference whether you want it or not. It will increase my speed and my fire rate as well. Also, her third ability called Tribute has 2 buffs that I like to try, and I mean try and keep active as much as possible, but a lot of the times I kind of forget. Thorns and Dust. Dust will reduce enemy accuracy and Thorns will reflect incoming damage, but also gives damage reduction as well. So when you add that on top of the Aura mod and of course the Aviator mod as well, Titania doesn't really need adaptation. Maybe she does. If you feel like she does, then go for it. Again, your choice. But keeping Dust active and Thorns will help her stay alive a lot longer. Also, each tribute buff active at any given time will spawn an extra Razorfly to help you deal more damage when you're in her Razor Wing mode. So having all 4 of her tributes active is a really nice bonus to your damage. Now, this is my Dex Pixia build: fire rate, viral, heat, and of course bonus crit chance. If you want, you can pop in Seeker instead of the heated charge mod for some added punch through, or you could get rid of the crit mod if you wanted to put something else in. Again, this is my build for yourself. Her Diawata melee weapon, I didn't mod. I'm not even going to touch it. I'm not going to tell you a word of a lie. The animation for it at the time of making this video was broken and made her latch onto enemies' ankles and glitch into the floor, which was horrible. And even when they do get around to fixing it, if they haven't already, I'm not a fan of Arcwing melee either. It kind of doesn't sit right with me. It makes me feel a bit nauseous, so I tend to leave it alone. Dex Pixia Razor Wing is all I will really use my Titania for. Again, Titania and her Prime are amazing Warframes, definitely worth checking out, but see for yourself. Like the video or don't, subscribe or don't, and as always, thanks very much for watching.